Hello, water signs. Happy Saturday. So we have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is talking about an action that you're taking because you were thinking about it, and now you're moving very quickly towards this action. This is a fast-moving knight. He is on the offensive. You see the cat with its ears back and its fur up but towards the back. He is riding very quickly on his little beetle there. And he is moving forwards. The clarifier, 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and 8 of Cups. So you've got 2 7s and an 8. So the 7s, they talk about harvesting. They talk about... the 7 of Pentacles talks about long-term stability and getting this harvest because you've worked really hard towards something and you've been able to sustain it. So you're taking an action towards harvesting whatever this is, health or, because Pentacles are to do with the physical world, so it could be health, it could be something material like career or finances, anything in the physical world. So 7 of Wands, this talks about you persevered and you've gotten yourself together. You've really conquered like fears and any issues that you were having with the ego state, with the conscious mind, and you've gone above that and you persevered. You've taken the high road. And that's what the 7 of Wands is talking about, defending your actions, because you are who you are. Nobody else is you. Nobody else is on the same path as you. And you have to defend your path sometimes. You have to defend yourself from other people. So the other clarifier was the 8 of Cups. So 2 7s and an 8. The 8 of Cups, this can talk about spiritual awakening. It can also talk about finding that path that's true to yourself, that puts you on more solid ground, that helps you move towards your goal. Then we have the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups talks about healing. It talks about union between dualities. So it can talk about like union between two different people, or union between two halves of yourself, like two different aspects of yourself, two different aspects of your world. So this unity that's bringing about this healing, and it's a mental and emotional healing because it's the Cups. This is clarified by the Tower, and the Tower talks about a change, a transition. It talks about suddenly getting an idea or something suddenly happening that changes your perspective and changes like where you're at. You're not able to stay where you are anymore. You have to either roll with the change or you have to actively like fight it and try and figure out how to get back. But either way, you're not going back to everything that was status quo before. So this union, this duality, this coming together of two different aspects in order for healing, it's brought about by this Tower. And then we have 3 of Cups, which talks about community. It talks about celebration. It talks about collaboration between people, and that bringing about an emotional joy, an emotional happiness. And why is this celebration here? Well, we have strength in the 3 of Wands in the reverse. So 3 of Wands, when it's in the upright, it talks about expansion and growth. It talks about the long-term path. When it's in the reverse, it can talk about delays. It can talk about not being able to find your path, or not being able to stay on it because you're tempted away from it. So inner strength talks about gathering up literally that, your inner strength, to conquer your fears, to conquer your obsessions, your compulsions. And you've used that strength, you've dug really deep, and you figure out what's going on, what was delaying you, what was causing you to not see your path, to not understand it, and to not understand how to expand and grow. You've used that inner strength, and that's bringing about this this collaboration, this community celebration, this unity, this ability to see things from a different perspective and work with other people on gaining what it is you need or want, on gaining your emotional stability. Like, you could have the best psychologist in the world who works with you, but if you're not putting in your time and your effort, if you're not willing to give them, an inch, then you're not gonna have any healing. So digging in deep and finding this inner strength and finding out how to get past these crossroads that you're in, to where you can see the longer term path, where you can see your growth, and you can see that you can work with, you can work with a psychologist, you can work with, your friend, you can work with somebody else in the community who you don't even necessarily know that well. And this Three of Cups could be signifying working with somebody else to get past whatever this blockage was, this delay, and really pulling on your strength to say, yes, it's okay, I can work with another person. I'm able to give that of myself. And that also goes back to union, because you can't have a union or a healing, you can't have this integration between two parts of yourself, two different aspects of yourself, or between yourself and another person, if you aren't willing to collaborate and work together on it and compromise a little. Each person compromises a little. Hopefully that helps you. Have a great Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow.